But he's still watching. I don't have to worry. He either he shot this fucker or it's a good guy he's dealing with. But I know right now my partner in this room doesn't have to go, what the fuck's he doing? Oh, there's a good guy. I can hear it. I know he's dealing with something. You know what I mean?
You gotta trust what your partner is doing and not get sucked back into something else.
Right.
And not watch your area.
Right.
That would be the biggest thing.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
But once the surprise and the stealth's gone, fucking voice commands from then on. Clear, concise shit.
We've got entry into the room. We've done some moving down the hallway. When you guys are moving down the hallway, remember the guy's point man is focusing on where he's going in the door. The other guy's got to be focused farther down the hallway because that's your. Don't get chained up on going to the door, and not looking down the hallway. And a couple muzzles are pointing out cracks down there, you know. And it could be down the hallway, a porthole, wherever they cut into the wall and see something else and stuff. So just don't focus on the door, the next hallway, you know, focus on what is on the walls, hiding wherever the case may be. Like I said, if the laser can point around and get to you, so can the bullet. They just have to have the room and space. Let's take a break. We've filled your mind with a whole bunch of stuff.
Let's say we get, you're in, you bought this side, you two are in on this side, right? And we got this configuration in the room.
I saw that.
All right? Now, how are you going to handle this?
Both of them move down and
Move in across. Move over there. You bought this corner. That's the way you're going to go. The way y'all are doing it, right? You're this guy. Second guy, the third guy into the room.
Right.
You're the first guy into the room, right? You've already bought all this.
So that guy would have to, I would be relying on this guy over here to be focusing right there because he has good advantage. Correct?
At this point right here, what's he focusing on? I got a laser beam shooting straight across to there, right there. Muzzle of my gun is pointed right to there. You can't see it, but that's where it is. And the first son of a bitch that steps across this threshold is going to get around. So what do? You crouch in the middle. All right. Get the first guy, and this is just what we do. If he comes down and he runs this thing, and he gets right here, okay? And you buy that, and you don't see anything.
Okay.
And you're holding the center of the room, and you come down, and you get right here. And all of a sudden, there's a guy standing there with his gun. You gonna light him up, right?
Yes, sir.
You won't be standing there in this gunfight. See what I mean? With everything you gain, you lose something. Thought process. So, what's another way we can handle this? Can we do this? Can I drop back just enough to cover what I cover? Let him buy all he can buy. So we're pretty clear, right? Now when he starts, once you clear it, start moving back. It will still clear it. One aspect. The other aspect is simply you two. Alright? You back over here. I'm gonna be you. Boom, boom, boom. Alright? Now, is this dangerous? Yes. But right now we're gonna go back to back, me and you. No, not back, not necessarily back to back. We're going to go shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, shoulder to shoulder.
You're going to take that side, and I'm going to take this side. All right? Because I still got something to do. But what does that leave us with this? Inherently dangerous shit. If I'm the third guy in this room, I got a plate, I got all this shit, I'm fucking buying this right here. I would rather take a round to the center right here and start lighting this fucker back up than these two guys take rounds in the back. Does that make sense?
Right.
It's inherently dangerous shit that we're doing. You just have to do it the best way you can. You know what I mean? But you have to think about the layout and the geometry of the room before you just go running around like chickens. Right? Everybody heard of a OODA loop?
no.
You know what it is? A OODA loop. It's a military term. I'm going to orient into this room. I'm going to observe. I'm going to decide what to do, and I'm going to act. Orient, observe, that. Everybody has an OODA loop. Every decision that you've ever made, you have used that. And this guy in here, getting out of this fatal from him, has made his mind up, and his loop is on to shoot the one fucker that comes through that door. If you get through that door fast enough that there's two guns on him, he'll fuck this loop up. And the second it takes, who do I shoot first, he should ought to be eating around. You gotta get inside his fucking loop before he gets inside yours. Because every time something screws that loop up, it has to start over again. If that makes sense.
Yep.
But you gotta get in, orient, observe, decide, and act. And it has to be done expeditiously. You know what I mean? And you've already got your loop set when I come through this door. You know what I mean? But when I come through this door and there's somebody standing there, my loop's fucked up too. I gotta have my backup plan. That's gonna be one passing shot, get in my corner, boom, 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 come back and light his ass up if there's nothing here. Right? If there's something back down there where somebody was at and they ain't come up yet, I might still light his ass up, but I still have to get back over here and check this.
Right.
Where is the best position I can be in that room to help my buddy?
Right next to him.
You know what I mean? It depends. That just depends, you know what I mean? But that's why you have to observe everything in there, figure out the angles and the geometry of the room, figure out kind of what to do. And figure out, talk it out. You know what I mean? Don't rush into the room to get killed. If it takes a second longer, a minute longer, whatever, it takes as long as it takes. Because the two guys that come into this room and the two guys that go into that room, when you leave this room, it better be clear. Every rat hole, shit hole, piece of stuff that somebody can hide under better be checked. Now, if we got to do it expeditionally, we get through the whole house and we clear it, what do you think? We own the house pretty much. Let's go back and do a cursory secondary search of every room and do it right. You know what I mean? But that's kind of what to do. You got to figure out what you're going to do when you get in that room. You got an idea. But you got an idea because you know what these rooms are now. Going in a house, you ain't going to know what's in them rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You got to figure it out. You got to figure it out quickly, and you got to decide what to do with it. All right? All right? Go back out and do what whatever. They'll see what y'all do. Take a break.
Take a break, take a pinch.